Yes, you can find Spanish teachers charging 8 euros an hour. And yeah, on paper, that looks like the smart choice. But I want to show you what that decision actually costs, because it's rarely what people think. Here's what we see happen over and over again. Someone decides to go with the cheap option, 10 euros an hour, a tutor from a platform, no real method behind it. And they try it for months, sometimes for years. Some sessions are okay, some teachers are better than others, but nothing really changes. They are still switching to English at the pharmacy, still avoiding social plans, still not feeling at home. And then they come to us. Not because the cheap option was bad, but because a cheap session without a system, without continuity, without work on the internal block is just an isolated hour. And isolated hours don't build fluency, they fill time. So the real question isn't how much does each session cost? The real question is how much is it costing me to stay where I am? Another year in Spain without feeling integrated, without being able to have a real conversation with your neighbors, without showing up as yourself in Spanish. That has a cost too. It's just one nobody puts a number on. The cheap option isn't cheaper if it takes 3 years to get somewhere a structured system gets you in 6 months. This isn't about spending more money on Spanish. It's about spending it once on something that actually works instead of spending it slowly over years on things that don't. What we offer isn't a class, it's a system. And the difference between a class and a system is the difference between knowing more Spanish and actually using it in your real life with real people with real confidence. That's what the investment is for, not for lessons, for the result. On our call, we'll talk about the specifics, what's included, how it works, and whether it makes sense for your situation. No pressure, but come having asked yourself this. How long do you want to keep trying the slow route? See you soon. Nos vemos pronto.